You're alright. So what's going on? It's like 5:38 in the morning. It's Monday, and we 6 weeks. We're 6 weeks out right now. I'm sorry, I'm not very I'm not all the way there right now. Like I said, I'm trying to train in the morning so I can get used to. Like the meet's gonna be in the morning. The meet's gonna be at like 10, and so I don't want to have any problems waking up or anything like that. And so we just trying to get into habitual mode. We trying to make it a normal, regular thing. But getting ready to go to the gym. Something I just wanted to touch on really quick is like super long meet preps. Mind you, this has not been a long meet prep, even though it might feel like one because of all the work that's been going on. And outside life can make training feel like a drag. But I remember one time, I think I was getting ready for the Arnold. I think I did like a 16-week, and it was super duper long. It was so draining. It seemed like it was taking forever. But my advice for you when it comes to that is like you have to think of the farther you're out, the more time you have to work on the things that you need to. And most of the time with a coach, they're not gonna give you like meet specific things. Like you're not gonna be doing a lot of like main movement stuff. A lot of it is gonna be stuff that you need to work on. Maybe you have a very bad descent on squat and you just kind of crash at the bottom, so it might be tempos, or it might be a lot of accessory work. And so you got to think of it like I have more time to work on my weaknesses, a lot of time to work on things that I'm bad at, and then you also have more time to get better at the things that you are good at. Like people always feel like what is it what's the phrase I'm looking for? It's like work on your weaknesses, and it's like you want to do that, but you also want to work on your strengths. Like I'm very good at deadlifting, and like this go around, we're deadlifting a lot more. We're really pushing that volume. I'm good at squats, but we're just trying to make it so that when it's time for me to squat, and I hit that third attempt, like I really show up. And so we're pushing squats, and bench is finally coming around. I don't know if y'all see me. If you don't follow me on IG, follow me on Instagram. Bench is finally coming around. But you don't want to get discouraged, guys. You just want to focus on the things that you can improve on, and you want to really make that your driver on going to the gym. It's like, I'm going to the gym because my chest is small and I need to work on getting a bigger chest. I need to work on my technique. And for me personally, that was my whole philosophy for our long meet prep. I was just really like, all right, there's a lot of things that I need to work on, I need to get better at, and this is the perfect time to do it. So same thing with an off season. It's like I should be working on things that I need to get better at, that I know I can improve on. And so when I do get into a meet prep, I'm not fatigued, or I don't have imbalances, or I don't have bad form. And so that's my spiel. I was hurting, man. That joint is tough. I'm not gonna lie to you, but you know, you just gotta keep the right spirit, and you just gotta, like I said, focus on what you're trying to achieve. But I think we got some fairly heavy squats, and then we got some slight bench. It's not anything too intense, but it's kind of chilly. Make sure I warm up super good. I don't know if y'all like seeing warm ups, but I'm gonna just show them because I know a lot of people might be asking what I do for warm up. So we gonna get out of here, so I'll see you in a little bit. What's going on, my YouTube people? So today is a good day. I ain't have to spread a K, but now we start off with bench. Like I said, this bench session is not the main bench session. I'll always have to bench like multiple times throughout the week. I figured that we found out that me just touching the barbell more and more often throughout the week definitely helps me a lot, helps me get stronger, helps me dial in that technique. And it used to be to a point where it's like, yo, if I miss a bench day, or if I don't bench as frequently, everything starts feeling weird. But again, if you guys don't remember this tip, do not press into the bar. Like don't make your focus driving the bar as hard as you can. All you need to do is squeeze the bar with like a fist. Shout out to Dex, because he told me I kept doing this weird bench thing.
squeeze your pointer and your pinky, and focus on pushing it into the bench, not into the bar. If you focus all your energy and put it into the bench, everything's gonna happen. Then we had so I've been having like VMO strains, and I don't want that to happen again at the Arnold. So Bree, the PT at Strength Empire, shout out to her, gave me some drills to do for my adductor and some single leg squats to do before training, whether it be squat or bench. I mean squat or deadlift, but I'll probably just do them because one, they're a good way to warm up my body and help me fix imbalances. But so the meet that I'm doing is the SBD Pro American, and like if y'all see the lineup, if you haven't seen the lineup, it really looks like an all-star game, and your boy's in it. I'm finally in it because last year I wasn't. I wasn't pissed, but I was upset because one, a lot of people were getting invites to the meet that were already doing the A7, and I was like, yo, like, where's my invite? But apparently I was not strong enough, but now that's not the case. I'm thankful, thank God, because it was really a meet that I wanted to do, and obviously I stack up in that list of people who are competing, and I feel like if I can do really well, I'll really put my name on the map. Like, I don't want to be, when it comes to talking about great powerlifters, I want to be a part of that conversation, especially for my weight class, whether it be natural or unnatural. Mind you, I know I got some years to go. I know I still got a lot of progress to make, but I just want to be ranked when it comes to my weight class, period, like through every federation. And I know, with that being said, training, I have to push it. Like, there's gonna be times where I don't want to do something, or I'm kind of second guessing myself. And those squats on this day actually felt super duper heavy. Like, I was in racking everything, and I was like, man, this joint feels like a whole bunch of pounds. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, like, it's gotten to the point, bro, you've done this way too many times for you to be like kind of skeptical. Like, I've gotten under 585 more times in this prep than I have in any other prep, and it's not even like, I'm not even like hyping it up or anything. Now it's just like, get under the bar and just let your body do all the work. You know what I'm saying? Like, your coach makes the program so that you don't have to think. Like, you shouldn't be thinking about anything. You should just be focusing on moving the weight for that day. And so hit that 585 double, and then I hit a 605 double, which is a PR for me. Shout out to me. I squatted like 2 days ago, so shout out to me again, because them sets killed me. I think it was like 3 in the morning. No, it wasn't 3, it was like 1 or 2 in the morning. I went live, and I shouldn't have, because I got cold and I couldn't finish my deadlift sets, but we ain't gonna talk about that. Yeah, for me to stack, for me to be in this meet, and for me to, like, you know, be in that lineup with all the people that are super strong, super great, like, I have to push it and I have to give it everything I have. And sometimes it's not there, but like, you have to find a way for it to be there anyway. And I feel like that's really what sets apart your average athlete and then like the greats. Like, they're always finding a way to improve, they're always finding a way to get better. They're pushing themselves when they're tired, they're doing things like sleeping at a decent hour, they're eating properly. Mind you, I ate like maybe 2.5 hours ago, and it was so clean. I woke up and I was starving. I took a nap. I'm about to get this programming started, and if you don't have a coach, or if you're looking into getting a coach, or you're new to coaching and you want to get stronger, you need a coach, hit your boy up. You can send me an email. My email will be in my bio, Brick by Brick. Let's get it popping. Just shoot me an email and we can get it started. But also, these tempos were a PR, and I'm happy because tempos are so frustrating because they hurt, and they're like, I just feel like they're so stressful for no reason. I thought these were 3-second tempos, but they were 4. But honestly, I was just trying to go as slow as possible and keep my form. I think my QL started bothering me on my left side, and everything just felt weird. Like, everything just felt super wonky. But I'm like, I even texted Ryan in the middle of the workout, like, yo, I don't know if I can do this. But Meg was like, hey, it's almost game time, and it was like, you're right. And to be honest, I don't even know why I texted him, because it's crazy, because sometimes when you're training, like, if you let that little bit of doubt seep into your mind when you're, you know, you done your top set, you're off your high, and now it's time to really put the work in and do those back downs and get that volume in, and it's really hard to stay all the way there, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I was, but it was like, you have to stay, like, you have to have that mental fortitude to know, like, I am 100% capable of completing this workout. The only reason you might not have enough time to complete a workout, or you can't complete the workout, is because, one, you're short on time, you might be hungry, or it's pretty late in your, I feel like everybody has like this threshold of training where they can train for XYZ amount of time. Like, I know that if I don't get my workout done in less than 3 or 4 hours, then we got a problem. This morning was pretty cold. I was pretty chilly, so after bench, it took me the longest to warm up my legs and everything like that. Got on the bike and did those rehab exercises that Bree suggested. And yeah, so those are the only excuses. Like, unless something's hurting or something's, you injured something. Other than that, you should be able to get your workouts done in this, like, a time frame. But while you're in that time frame, and you know your time frame, you have to make it, like, you gotta squeeze out every little bit of momentum you got, because after that, everything's gonna feel like a drag. You're not gonna be there mentally all the way, and the pre-workout's gonna be them wore off already, and you're just gonna feel like But I think that's all I got for this training session. Accessories, those tripod dumbbell rows, like, on my, I think on my left side I'm good, but on my right side it's a problem. So obviously that's something that I really need to work on. I'm glad I've been doing these. It's a different way to definitely do a row, because I can yam out some rows. Like, I can load up and, you know, still even use good form. But I feel like I remember Chris Duffin was talking about it. It's a good way to be strong in multiple planes, and a lot of people neglect that. So a lot of lateral moving, a lot of these rows, and we're just gonna keep that in the program for the remaining time and beyond. I might even start programming it for my people, so y'all be on the lookout for that. I think that's it. Like I said, guys, this meet means a lot to me, because it's a big meet. Like, the fact that I saw my name on the list, I was low-key hyped because I made it, and we gonna do good. I feel like I'm really gonna hit something crazy this time around, especially, fingers crossed. So that's it for me talking, I guess. We had rows, and we had these pull-ups on these little grip things. I think I did sets of 8 to 10 on everything else. Today was not supposed to be too hard on accessories, especially with me having to measure tomorrow. But if you like the video, like, comment, share, subscribe, comment some things you want to see. I know my boy Marley was talking about a deadlift tutorial, so hopefully I can bring you guys that, because I like deadlifts. And yeah, so peace out, Cub Scouts.